Hi, this is G, and today we're gonna make a mermaid blanket, and we're gonna use this yarn. It's 100% mercerized Egyptian cotton, so you can see here, and it's gonna be number 10, size 10, the yarn, and this is the brand I use, but you can use any brand on the same size. Yes, we're also gonna need a hook. I have here 1.25 millimeter hook. We are gonna need scissors and stitch markers. I have here 2 stitch markers that we are going to use to make the blanket. Here again the yarn, this is the color I used. You can use any color. And to begin with the blanket, we are gonna make an adjustable ring. This is the way you make it. And we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and we are gonna make 16 double crochets on the ring. 16 double crochets. Okay, and this chain 3 is gonna count as a double crochet, so it's gonna be 17, but we're gonna make, okay, this is the 4 double crochet, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 stitches. I have one more to go. 16. And now we're gonna close the adjustable ring. We're gonna close and we're gonna work on continuous round, so we're not gonna join. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a double crochet on top of the chain 3. Let me show you here. This is the chain 3, and we're gonna make a double crochet at the top. We're not gonna join, we're gonna make one double crochet at the top, and this is gonna be our first stitch of this round. Again, one single crochet on top of chain 3, and this is the first stitch of the round, and we're gonna place a marker on this stitch. We're gonna place a marker here because we're gonna make increases on this stitch on round 3, and also marking the stitch, we know where our rounds start each time. Now we're gonna place the other marker on the stitch number 9, about here. We're gonna place the other stitch marker . 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna place the stitch marker and put it there. Now we're gonna keep working, making double crochets. When we get to the stitch with the marker, we're gonna remove the stitch marker and place it again at the same place on the stitch that goes on the same place. When we go around, round number 2 does not have increases, so we're just gonna hide the tail of our yarn. We're gonna keep working, making a double crochet on each stitch. We're going to keep working. We're gonna keep working until we reach the stitch marker. Now we're going to remove the marker, and at this time we can cut the tail, the end of the yarn. We have to be careful not to cut our working yarn, just the tail. And we can place the marker at this point on this stitch. That's going to be the 8th. Yes, so I placed the marker there, and I'm going to keep working all the way around until I get to round number 12, making increases everywhere I found the stitch marker. I will go ahead and make some more double crochet on each stitch. Until I reach the marker. And there is going to be the end of round number 2, and I'm going to start round number 3. And I'm going to show you how to start. This is the end of round number 2. Let me fold the work so you can see how it looks. This is how it looks. Okay, and we're gonna keep working, and we're gonna remove the marker now and make one increase in here, because this is the first stitch of the round number 3. We're gonna make 3 double crochet on the same stitch. One, 2, and 3, and we're gonna keep making those increases until round number 12. Including round number 12, we're gonna be making increases on each round from now on, and that's what I'm gonna be making all the way around, making increases until I get to round number 12, including round number 12. And go ahead and I'll meet you there. Here we are, round number 12. Still have a few more stitches to go to finish this round. As you can see, I removed my markers because I'm making increases on the stitch on the middle of the increase of the previous round, so it's really easy to see, and that's why I just removed my markers. We're gonna use the markers again to make more increases, but not for now. You see, this is the middle stitch and it's easy to see, and that's why I removed my markers. So we're gonna we can have the markers or not, and we're going to finish this round, and we're gonna start round number 13, which has no increase, and we're gonna be making rounds without increase until we reach round 21. Still haven't finished. More stitches to go, a few more stitches to go. Okay, and here I got to my last stitch, This is round number 12 again, and you can see how it looks. You can see the shape, the V shape that it has, and you can see the V shape. I'm gonna be working now without increases, and I'm gonna be doing that until round 21, and I'm gonna be working all the way around. Again, no increases until I reach round 21. And we do this so we don't do the blanket is not too big. So keep going around, and I meet you on round 22. Here we are on round 22. We made several rounds without increases, and what we are gonna do now is we're gonna place a marker here. This is the first stitch. This is the first stitch of the next round, round 22, and we are making one increase because we're gonna be increasing again, and we're gonna place a marker in the stitch of the middle, and we're gonna do this for 2 rounds. We're gonna increase again for 2 rounds, and then we're gonna keep going without increases, but for 2 rounds, 22 and 23, we're gonna be increasing again. So I place my marker here, and
now that I place this first marker, I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna place a second marker on the stitch 29 stitches from my last stitch, or the one that I did where I did the increases, right? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and 29. Okay, so here I'm gonna place my other marker, so I know where to make the increase right there. You can count. If 29 is not the middle, it's not on your project, like you can like fold the project and just see where is the stitch that is gonna be like right for the increase, if that makes sense. Okay, so now we're gonna keep making double crochets all the way around, and as I said before, we're gonna do increases for 2 rounds, and after that we are going to just go and do double crochets on each double crochet. Here we are in the other place of the increases on the other stitch, and I'm gonna place the marker on the middle stitch. We're gonna close the stitch marker, and we are going to keep working, making increases where you see the stitch marker. So let's keep making double crochets. Double crochets until we reach the other one, and here we are. I already reached my other marker, and here is the stitch, and here we're gonna just see what we have done a little bit, and this is the next round. As you could see, I already made like 2 rounds of increases, and now for this round I already removed my marker and I'm gonna be working without increases. I work 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more rounds without increases, and at this point I'm around around 31, and I'm gonna show you what are we gonna do here. I'm making a half double crochet together, you see, with first 2 loops on the hook. Now you yarn over, pull up a loop, and you have 4 hooks on the hook, and then you yarn over and go through all the loops. That's a half double crochet together, and I'm making this in the end. I still have 4 more stitches to go, but before I finish this round I'm gonna make this to make the round like to make it like even to finish. Now after the half double crochet together, I'm gonna make a half double crochet. Now I'm gonna make a single crochet, and I'm gonna make a slip stitch. All this to make the, since I'm gonna be working back and forth now, I'm gonna stop at the stitch and make it kind of an even, so when I start my other round it's not it doesn't look uneven. It doesn't look uneven. So here we are, this is what we have done so far, and I want to go like a few more rounds, but those are gonna be like open. I'm gonna be opening in the back. At this point we can try the blanket on a doll. This doll is a doll made to move body, and that's why I'm gonna make the blanket a little bit longer. You see, I'm gonna go like 4 more rounds, 4 or 5, it depends of the length you want. To me, I wanted to get up to here, so I'm gonna make about 4 more rounds, and those rounds are gonna be open on the back. Okay, so here we're gonna start my next round, and I'm gonna make a slip stitch on the next stitch, and now I'm going to chain 2, I'm sorry, I'm gonna change 2, and I'm gonna make a double crochet at the same place where the chain 2 is. Okay, now I'm gonna keep working 1 double crochet on each double crochet, working around. You see, I'm gonna end up here, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna stop when I'm there. So here we are, I went around and made 1 double crochet on each double crochet, and here I am in the end. I have to make 1 more stitch, and it's on that one that wasn't slip stitch. So here I'm gonna make a double crochet, and now I'm gonna chain 2 again, turn my work, and I'm gonna make a double crochet on the same place where the chain 2 is, right here. And we do this so it's like straight, it's even, as you can see here. Now we're gonna keep working around until we get to the other end, and this is what we're gonna be doing, going back and forth for as many rounds as we want. I'm gonna make about 4 or 5 more rounds. Okay, and here we're going to start the tail, the bottom part, and for that purpose we're gonna do a slip knot, and we're gonna chain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 14 15 16. We're gonna make a chain of 16, and then we are going to make half double crochet on the third chain from the hook. We're gonna make 1 half double crochet in this place, and we're gonna keep working making half double crochet, and this is for the tail of the blanket, the bottom part. So we're gonna make it 1 half double crochet on each stitch until we reach the end of the work. So we're gonna keep doing that, and here we are. We did all the half double crochet, and now we need to decide which part is gonna be the top and which part is gonna be the bottom. Okay, and we are going to, this is gonna be, yeah, my top. And now we're gonna work in the back loop only the back loop of the stitch. Okay, we're gonna work 1 half double crochet on each stitch, and this is gonna be the top of my tail, and you're gonna see what that means later on. So now we're gonna keep working until we reach the last stitch. On the last stitch, we're gonna make 2 stitches together. We're gonna make an increase to give like the tail the shape we want. So we're gonna keep working on the back loop only, and when we reach the end, we're gonna make 2 half double crochets. Let's keep doing this, working on the back loop. And here we are on the last we still have another one to go. This last one is very like tricky. Look where I'm gonna make it and do it at the same place. It's like that last loop, and there we're gonna make 1, and since this is the bottom part, I'm gonna be increasing on this part at the beginning and at the end of each round. So I'm gonna make another half double crochet on this stitch. Okay, I'm gonna make 2, and the way it's gonna be working is each time I'm on this side of the tail, I'm gonna make an increase, ending and beginning the round. That means that here, going through the back loop, I'm going to make 2 half double crochets. 1 here at the bottom, and another one on the same stitch, another half double crochet on the same stitch, and this is gonna be giving the shape that I need for my tail. So now we're gonna keep going, making 1 half double crochet until we finish this round. One half double crochet each until I finish, and I'm gonna have 1 stitch, one extra stitch each round. Like if the first was 13, the second is gonna be 14, and the third is gonna be 15. Each round is gonna have 1 more stitches because of the increases I'm gonna make only at the bottom part, only at this part. only when I'm here. Okay, and okay, here we are at the top. And remember, when we're there, we're not gonna make increases. The increases are only on the bottom part. So let's keep working, and we're gonna do this for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, for about 9 rounds. We're gonna be increasing at the bottom this way. Keep working, half double crochets on each stitch. Okay, I have a few more to go. I have this one, and I have the last one that you already know is kind of tricky. Going through this loop, and I'm gonna make 1 and 2 half double crochet on this last stitch. 2, and as you can see, it's giving me the shape I need for the tail. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I have in total 9 rounds, 9 or 10 rounds. Sometimes I do it a little bit bigger, but you can try with a few more. Here I made all these rounds, and this is the end. In total 11 rounds. And now what we are going to do is work in the other part of the tail. And for that purpose, we're gonna have to fasten off. You see the shape here? You see this part? We're gonna cut the yarn and we're gonna fasten off, because we're gonna be working in the other side of the tail to make our tail shape. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna insert the hook in this stitch over here, and we're gonna attach the yarn again. We're gonna attach a new yarn, and we're basically gonna be doing the same thing we did in the other side, but we're gonna do it here. And we're not gonna chain, we're not gonna make any chain, because we already have the base here on those stitches that we had from the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna be hiding our yarn as we go. We're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna make a half double crochet on the same stitch, and we're gonna keep working half double crochets along this side of the work. Okay, 1 half double crochet on each stitch. So yes, let's do 1 half double crochet on each one, and we're gonna be basically doing the same thing we did. We should have 13 stitches here, so we already did 1/2 double crochet on each stitch. And now that we got that shape, we're gonna be doing that again. On this first round, we're gonna make a 2/2 double crochet on the last stitch. See here, there's 2 of them. So you can see, then we're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna go through the back loop only again. Back loop, back loop. Let me grab that loop again so you can see from this side of the work. Let's see, going through the back loop only. We're gonna make a 1/2 double crochet, and we're gonna make another 1/2 double crochet, because remember, we're gonna be increasing at the bottom of the tail. 2 1/2 double crochet, and then we're gonna just keep working, making 1/2 double crochet on each 1/2 double crochet all the way until we reach the end of the round. Okay, so we can get this shape, the same shape we got here. We're gonna have to make the same amount of round too, but you will see, as you see how your work is turning, then you keep working. Okay, and here we are, we made the same amount of round in the other side, and now we cut the yarn. We cut the yarn, and this is what we got. Now I'm gonna be hiding these ends. It's better to do it now so you don't have to deal with it later on. So we do it now. Let's do it here. Okay, this one is done. Now we're gonna cut. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Being careful not to hurt yourself. Okay, so here we go. Now we cut. Make sure to pull a little bit more, and then you cut, being careful not to cut your work. Okay, now what we are going to do is we're going to, with a tapestry needle, the same one we used to hide the ends, we're gonna attach the tail to the blanket. And I'm gonna show you how you can do that. Okay. So we're gonna go and insert the needle evenly all the way on the top of the tail, going in and out. Try to do it close, really close to the border. And this is what we're looking for. Okay. We're gonna keep doing this. Again, please, I have been doing this for a long time, but if you do it, like, be careful not to hurt yourself with the needle. This one is pointy. You can work with the ones that are like rounded on the end, so you don't end up poking yourself, your fingers. Okay, now we pull to gather this end, and now you can see the fishtail shape. Now that we have it like that, we're gonna take the blanket, the body of the blanket, and we are going to attach just by sewing in the end. Okay, with the needle we're gonna go like going in and out, attaching this part to the body. Okay, attaching carefully, place it where you want it to be, and then you go with your needle. I'm gonna make a knot in this side so this stay in place. Okay, another one. To make it a little bit bigger so it doesn't go through the hole of the stitches. Okay, now we're gonna just attach the tail. Like this. Going like this, and you're gonna go all the way around until you finish. You can check your work to make sure it's getting in place. Okay, so we're gonna keep going doing this, and don't worry about that end. You can hide the end when you finish with your work. Okay, so keep going. Keep going here until you have it all attached. And here is mine. I already did it. And this is the mermaid blanket with the opening on the back. Remember, you can go as long as you want. You can make the blanket long or shorter. I like mine up to here. Up to here. And this is a good size for curvy Barbies and any other one. If you make less increases, you can make the blanket like smaller, tighter. It's not that less wide. So here it is. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it, and please share your final work with me on Instagram or here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching.